How to become a resident of Dubai or the UAE. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to discuss the different ways to become a resident of Dubai or the UAE. So if you consider to become a resident of Dubai, you should definitely watch this video until the end. More and more expats are coming to Dubai and becoming residents here, establish a business here, buy properties here, look for a job here. And for example, Bloomberg recently published a report in October this year. And according to this report, around 400,000 expats have moved to Dubai since 2020 alone. And for good reasons. You have to admit that Dubai has a lot to offer to expats. It's not just attractive taxes. Security is also a very big issue for more and more people, especially from the West. And Dubai is basically one of the safest cities in the world. You can do a lot here. There are also many advantages for families here. Dubai is a very family-friendly city. You have really good weather all year round. Okay, you have to admit that the summer is very hot, but that is limited to about 3 to 4 months. And the rest of the year, you basically have really perfect weather in Dubai. So all in all, there are plenty of reasons why so many expats are moving to Dubai right now or have already relocated or moved to Dubai. So how do you become a resident of Dubai? Basically, in Dubai, you need a so-called sponsor for a resident visa, and this can be done in different ways. And in this video, we discuss the most common visas that our clients also receive. The first way, which applies to most expats, is to have an employer as a sponsor. This means that the person is employed by a company. This can be a free zone company or a mainland company, and this is then called an employment visa. And this visa is valid for 2 years or 10 years if you qualify for the golden visa. If you have this visa, you can also apply for a family visa for your family members. This is also called a dependent visa. You will then need legalized marriage certificates and birth certificates in English. So you should definitely plan this in good time, because depending on the country, it can take longer for the documents to be legalized by the UAE embassy in your home country. What you will get after the issuance of the residence visa is an Emirates ID, which is basically the national ID of the UAE. And with this ID, you can, for example, sign rental contracts, you can transfer your driver's license, and you can open bank accounts. So this is the visa that is issued most frequently, because most expats do not set up a company in Dubai, but are employed there. This may also be of interest to you if you are an entrepreneur, since there's a very, very competitive job market in Dubai. So there are right now more applicants than vacancies. And you can recognize that the expats there often have very good qualifications and are extremely motivated. Let's say you start a business here or relocate your business to Dubai, you will have access to a large number of qualified workers. And this is definitely an interesting point for entrepreneurs, because in the West, there is often a lack of really qualified and motivated employees. The second way to become a resident of Dubai is by establishing a company in Dubai by yourself. There are 2 types of companies you can set up: a free zone company or a mainland company. The difference between the 2 types of companies and the advantages and disadvantages are discussed in a separate video. So you can set up one of the 2 companies now, and your own company is then sponsor for your own visa. And with a mainland company, you normally receive a so-called partner visa. And with a free zone company, you are usually a shareholder in your own company, but are also employed by your own company. For example, as a general manager, this means that you receive an employment visa in your own company. Now, with a visa, it is usually the case that you have to enter Dubai at least every 6 months, so that the visa does not expire. What you can do now, for example, in your own free zone company, you apply for an investor visa instead of an employment visa. The costs are slightly higher. And then you only have to enter Dubai once every 12 months. And this is a point that our clients really like, because some simply don't manage to come to Dubai at least once every 6 months for whatever reason. And even with this visa, where your own company is your sponsor, you can also apply for a visa for your family members. What you can also do is, for example, employ your wife or your husband in your own company, so she or he can also obtain a visa this way, and then instead of the family visa. The third popular way to become a resident in Dubai is to make an investment, and depending on what kind of investment you make and how much, this will affect the duration of your visa. For example, you can invest at least 750,000 AED in real estate, and then you are entitled to an investor visa, which is valid for 2 years. And with the investor visa, you can again also sponsor your family members. Another option is to invest at least 2 million AED, which is approximately 550,000 US dollars in a property. And the property must then be retained for at least 2 years. An investment in an off-plan property is also possible. And then you are entitled to a golden visa, which is valid for 5 years. You can also get a 5-year golden visa if you invest at least 500,000 AED in a project in the UAE. So these are the possibilities to get a 5-year golden visa per investment. Now you can also get a 10-year golden visa. You also have various investment options. You can invest at least 2 million AED in an investment fund inside the country. You can also set up a company with a capital of at least 2 million AED, or you can invest in an existing company with a share value of at least 2 million AED, or you have a combination of several, but you have to keep in mind that the share of non-property investments must be at least 60%. So these are the most popular ways to get a visa in Dubai and the UAE. As far as the speed of visas is concerned, the fastest way is always to get a visa with your own company. If you are investing in real estate, for example, there are other authorities involved, for example, the Dubai Land Department or DLD, and the process then takes a little bit longer in comparison with an employment visa or partner visa when you set up your own company. Basically, in order to become a resident, you have to undergo a medical check. So your blood will then be taken and you will be tested for various diseases, particularly infectious diseases. Then an X-ray is taken of your lungs. And then the next step, you have to give your fingerprints at a biometrics appointment. Then the visa is issued like 1 or 2 days later, and shortly afterwards also the Emirates ID. If you would like to find out more becoming a resident in Dubai, if you consider to become a resident in Dubai, or if you have already decided to become a resident in Dubai, you can click on the first link in the description. There is a form that you can fill out, and then we will be very happy to answer your questions, help you with the visa process in Dubai, or setting up your company in Dubai. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video. Bye.